Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes 337 and 338. We are getting back into the canon material. Please check out our podcast, which should be posted on YouTube by now. You can check out the Chopperman filler that we watched, but you can check out our podcast where we discussed all of the previous saga in depth. It was the longest one, and I think probably the best One Piece podcast that we've done so far. Covered a lot of ground, had some theorizing about Luffy's parentage and about Dragon, Garp, Ace, Shanks, bunch of different stuff. Very cool, a lot of deep discussion. Now we're getting right into this next saga. We hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of Uncuts, 1 week ahead of edited One Piece reactions, as well as all the other stuff that we're doing on the main channel. We hope you enjoy most of all. Let's go. Dude, whenever you start an arc and you hear the song, you know it's gonna be good.
What are you doing? What is with this orange vest? Is he messing with the waiver?
Or did he destroy the waiver thinking he was helping it?
Oh.
It's kind of a dick move.
Yeah. I mean, I do like it, but like...
Mary. The Mary waiver.
Am I?
Oh my god, that's a genius. They just love all this.
See it.
I love they have so much space. I love we get a swing shot first thing.
Oh,
as
look
well,
at that.
Ooh, this is a pineapple like chocolate pina colada something. Taco. Wow. Takoyaki. I love that Sanji's always so happy to make them stuff. He's not like, take what you get. He's like, sure, I'll make whatever you want. He's always so psyched about it.
Oh.
Don't make the octopus so cute.
He's really cute. I don't want to eat that. Do you guys not have a net? Whoa. This is what you used to catch octopus? Oh. They're cute.
They're way too
sad. Cute. Remind me of like a cuter little baby Ikalgo. Oh. Gonna be a big one. Oh.
Oh no, they're just teaming up. Look at them, so determined to live.
Look, you caught them all, Usopp. So good. I love Nami's outfit for now. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They all just die on their new boat.
I installed this really nice fish tank thing for you guys. It's perfect. We're floating in the water.
Offering of treasure to the
feel like
sea
this
god?
It's an offering to the sea god. So either this thing's gonna be cursed, or something really terrible is inside it and it's like a trap for people who steal it.
How old is it?
Mm-hmm.
It could have been floating there for like hundreds of years across the ocean.
Probably wouldn't last that long.
I mean, we saw the... I guess it fell out of the sky.
I don't pray to any gods.
It's kind of like Luffy. Luffy showed up in a barrel in the first chapter.
Lightning just... Jump out of there.
What the hell? Were they trying to kill the sea god? It's a
Or
flare.
kill people who
Who
mess with
steal it? Yeah. It's a signal
saying
flare.
it's a
You guys better
no.
get fucking moving. Something's coming for your ass.
Okay, Chopper.
But just maybe, it's a trap.
Just maybe we should huck that thing in there and run away really fast. Exactly like that. What an expressive boat. Okay, let's go, let's go. And dump that barrel over the side.
Oh god.
Don't like this.
Tying up the swing. That's great.
Oh my goodness.
What in God's name? Is it gonna be
This is a
the
dragon.
Flying Dutchman?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
The paddles. As in giant oars, or as in like a
Let's see.
paddle boat, or San Ego. Yeah, it's like a paddle boat.
That's so cool.
That means they could potentially get through the calm belt if they don't get eaten.
Oh my god, look at them go. Excellent.
Damn, but they're out of cola power.
Are they out?
It went to a 0.
Oh,
the
I
big
thought that it
number
was
on the
like
side.
mode 0.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, maybe. I thought that it was like saying that they were out of
oh,
charges.
you think they would have packed more than that?
Maybe, we don't know how long they've been traveling. Maybe it was like right after, but we don't know.
That one sea.
The creepy voice.
Oh yeah, the triangle.
Right. The Bermuda Florian Triangle.
And we were like joking that if Usopp had known, then he wouldn't have come back.
Yeah.
You weren't here. Nothing we could do about it. That's creepy. Don't scare him any more than he already is. Oh boy.
Was the flare calling this crazy ghost ship to us? That's genuinely creepy as hell.
Robin unfazed. It's huge.
This is frightening. Was that a cane? They seem like funny scared though, so I'm not that freaked out, but
Yeah.
it's like... Is it a skeleton? Is it just
Hot
frozen
tea.
like that? What the hell? What the fuck?
Alright. That's crazy. Luffy's like, oh, that's so awesome. Go. What are you talking about? Luffy.
Are you
Good,
insane?
we saw it. We don't need to see it again. More. Really.
Drawing lots, great.
How about you go?
I love Zoro's just like, Luffy wants to go aboard.
Nope. They're going.
I mean, seems like a good enough crew.
Solid. Uh-oh.
Why? Because all the strong guys are
Yeah,
going?
they're leaving him behind. What do you mean? You got Chopperman, Soge King. You guys are stacked over there. It's gonna be a hard job. I feel like this rope's gonna break.
How do you know?
That skeleton was kind of dripped out.
Yeah. He's still there. If they
Sure
were
you're going up there?
If they were like genuine, like it's being played for a joke, otherwise I'd be actually scared. It is weird though. Oh, I get what I should talk about after.
So nice eccentric guy.
Our eyes locked. What are you talking about? You don't have eyes. Is this kind of gay sounding skeleton? Oh no.
Okay.
I love this song. He's a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. That's nope.
Imagine if he just like cluttered into a bunch of bones.
I love the timing of that. He's a gentleman. Never mind.
Really, Luffy?
I mean, he can see without eyes, so like, it's a decent question. He's also living. I don't feel like that's crazy of a question. How? And from where?
Yeah. To eat the bone fruit.
I didn't think of that. It could be a devil fruit thing.
Or it's just haunted.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna save. Is because the Mary now having like a
It's
ghost.
like more supernatural. What? Luffy?
What? What?
Oh, he
we
was
just
singing.
got a guy.
He was singing. Maybe that's where Luffy was going with this.
Is he the musician?
I'm gonna lose my mind.
What?
What? Is
Are
this
you
for
fucking
real?
kidding me?
I don't know what to think about this even. This feels like the vibe of this episode was so strange.
I love it though.
I love it, but it was
I
so
love
strange.
it.
It has like the vibe of like I don't know. It's like almost like Scooby Doo or like the Halloween episode of like a like.
How do we time up our like of Halloween episode of what?
Of like a like a kids show
Yes.
like the random like SpongeBob
yeah.
like Halloween episode
I was
kind of
thinking
thing.
that as well. That's why like when I said the Flying Dutchman, that's why I was thinking of specifically the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Like that aesthetic. Like it's very similar because it's a ghost ship. But like, yeah, I had the same feeling, and it's crazy because at Christmas we tied.
Oh yeah, it was the
chopper thing.
arc, yeah, and it was like, oh, it's so snowy, it's perfect.
And he's the blue-nosed reindeer.
Yeah.
You know? And what else? There was other things. It was like maybe there wasn't, but there is now because now it's like almost Halloween.
And these episodes will probably be coming out on YouTube
closer
to Halloween, like around the start of October,
which is just kind of insane. So, like, it's weird how it times up like that. But, yeah, what I was going to say, I already said, but the fact that the Mary has, like, a ghost and it's supernatural, we talked about that a lot.
Yeah, it kind of changes things up a bit.
It's like before it was all technology or, like, something. But
or
now there's, like...
Fruit.
Or devil fruit.
Like, if
but
it's
now
something,
it's... And, or, like, the sort of imagination, but is it a superstition? Now, with the Mary, we had actual fairy ghost creature, a supernatural thing actually there, confirmed, seen and heard with our own eyes and ears. So it opens up, and we talked about this. I didn't say this in the discussion, but I should have, because we talked about the Mary in the podcast, where I was like, we talked about whether it's like foreshadowing or connecting something else, and it's connecting this idea perhaps, and the whole haunted ghost ship and stuff, and the fact that there's a walking skeleton who's yo-ho-hoing all over the place.
Yeah, it was like, it's very, very different. But it is still like, like you're saying, it's being played like as a joke.
Yeah.
So like, but it was really creepy, like genuinely the way that it's portrayed is creepy.
When the yo ho ho, and it was just the sound and the shot, like this shot of the ship, and like it's so.
It's also so crazy because it would be amazing to see how tiny the Mary would be in compared to this boat. Yeah. Because this boat is huge compared to the Mary, and then that boat is still like way bigger. It's crazy. And then Nami having to go. It's so funny.
I love the timing. Oh, he's a gentleman as he's cleaning himself up. Can I let me see your panties? It's like, never mind.
So bad. It's so funny. I don't know, like, and Luffy immediately is just like, join my crew, and I'm like, I don't know, is this legit? Is this guy literally gonna be on our crew?
I think it is.
Because, like, that's kind of fucking insane. Like,
I think it is.
I can't, because I'm like, I feel like normally I'd be like, no, it can't be, but because it's One Piece, I'm like, maybe it is, and maybe Oda was just like, you know what? I'm gonna have a random talking skeleton be on the crew.
Here's why I would love it, is because when Robin joined, and we were talking about like the acquiring of crew members, we were talking about like the pattern of the series a lot back then. We were talking about like the sort of flow and the sort of repetitious nature of the way things unfold, and how Robin joining kind of broke that, and how, it, like, to some degree, a similar formula had formed with like all the previous members. Like, we help them out of a situation, we save them in some way, and then they join the crew, and we go on. But with Robin, it was like out of left field, felt very abrupt, and it was very fresh. And then we just had Franky join, and then it would be funny if right after, no build up,
random
it's not just like kind of abrupt with Robin, but like she was around the whole time,
and we knew her, and like
or there was still a lot of mystery, and there like the point of her joining is like there's still a question, we don't really know her, we're gonna get to know her while she's on the crew, and then when she's on the crew, then we'll go through her whole backstory and everything. That was like a big difference with her. We did a more conventional thing with Franky, but we're still trying to figure out how he is going along with. But again, it kind of breaks the convention, even with a more, like as far as the build up to it, the formulaic nature of Franky's joining the crew, where, we get his whole backstory, we learn about him, and then we join. And then while we're learning about him and how he's going to be with the crew, and there's some tension with him fucking up the waiver, etc. There's like, we're still trying to figure out how he fits into the crew as, as a traveling thing.
And then
to break up that, somebody else joins, which is in its own way, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it messes up and is a different, like, I love that. That's so good, because it keeps it from feeling too repetitive, and like everybody is the same, because, every character's got a backstory. This guy's probably got a reason for being a skeleton, and his whole tragic nature and stuff like that. We learn about things in a predictable sort of patternistic way, and everybody, we learn about their trauma, we help them out with a problem, and then they join, and then we integrate them into our group. With everybody joining a different way and in a different pace, even if this guy does join, we don't know. Like, it could, like, but if he did, it would be so good, because it would really, it's not just who they are, it's how we get to know them that changes the story, and it feels more fresh. So I want to see what happens next.
Yeah, me too.
Leave a like, subscribe, let's move right along. Brooke.
Usopp. Like, Nami, we sent you to stop him from doing something stupid.
I thought that was Robin's, like, skirt opening up or something.
It looks like he's about to go hunting for vampires or something.
Yeah.
Imagine if this was
Usopp's like, I'm the only guy with an afro around here. What?
Imagine if it was all just a dream. There wasn't anything we could do.
Yeah, he invites them to dinner.
Luffy's just like, perfect, this is exactly why I had you join our crew. This is so
Let's see
nice.
how he eats. I like how Franky seems to not mind him.
Well, he's complimenting the ship after all. I haven't eaten it, yeah.
Skin up, what? Is he a singer or a comedian?
Shut up, Luffy.
I love how, like, every time anyone else has joined, everyone's, like, on board, but they hate this guy. I love this guy.
Whoa.
Jeez Louise. So much octopus.
Yeah, that does not look that great to me.
This is the rubberiest meal you've ever eaten in your life.
Do you not see
the
that?
mountain? You better believe it. I like this guy's attitude.
I kind of like
You
it,
don't
but
like it?
I'm also just like, I'm scared. Still.
Yeah, it does seem too good to be true. It's like too fun. It feels like, he honestly gives me a similar vibe to like Mr. 2.
I think your skeleton ate the devil fruit. Revive fruit.
But is he revived or is he the skeleton come to life? Because he could be an object and come to life, but is it the same soul as the person who was alive?
Yeah.
That's the question. Okay, no. So he was alive, he ate the fruit, and then he died.
Pretty good fruit to have.
I wonder if he was the captain or just a guy on this boat. Did the skeleton just fart? What the fuck? Are we gonna see him as a person? Is that Rob Lucci? Is he a CP9 member? That would be crazy. It was probably way before CP9.
So he's just trapped on the boat forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of interesting, I guess.
I didn't think we'd see it. When I said, like, oh, the Mary's a gateway into, like...
So it waited until he was a skeleton and then it came back?
He fully decomposed before it made its way back.
Rough. Well, now, can he die again? Like, what can kill him now, I guess? Because if he was supposed to get revived just, like, same as he was...
Maybe it just keeps happening. Maybe it's like a cursed fruit. It's a devil fruit. It's like a deal with the devil, right? So...
So it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Are they suspicious of him? Like, it feels like they don't believe his story. It's practically a curse, wouldn't you say? It would be funny if he was wearing a wig.
Does he not show up in the mirror?
He's a vampire. He was a vampire in life.
And now he's a dead skeleton vampire.
He's a vampire.
Luffy's like, he's even cooler.
Whoa.
Is this from the devil fruit, or is he actually something weird?
And he can still eat and drink. What?
Really? I don't know how I feel about that. The song keeps restarting. Peter Pan? Like, what is this?
I mean, probably. Oda always takes, like, inspiration from stuff like that. He cannot live under the light, so he's a vampire. He doesn't have a shadow, and he can't go in the sun? Wait, so does he just disappear in the light? What?
So there's no way this guy's coming on our crew, right?
We're on a boat called the Thousand Sunny, brother. You're fucking dead meat already.
You're cooked.
Well, yeah, how is this gonna work if he... There's no way he's gonna be on the crew then.
Unless he doesn't know that and...
Unless he just thought that would be funny if he just thought that would happen. He just interpreted that, and then he's gonna go on this and be like, oh, I guess I was wrong. That's fine. When was this? Wait, hang on a second.
What?
What the fuck is happening?
Is that the guy that's...
Is this guy a vampire? What in God's name is going on? Did he preamble this? Like,
has he just made up like a crazy backstory that isn't real at all, but he made it up because he was stuck on a ship for so long?
He might be insane. Oh, they also lost their shadow. Are you sure he wasn't a literal vampire? We're in a lit room right now. It's only the sun, I guess. No kidding.
We already know. Yeah. Hit us with the sob story.
Yeah, we got the song now. Several decades. How many decades? Let's get it back.
Are we really gonna go get it back? And how can you reclaim your shadow?
Don't act like such a stranger.
Is that guy even still alive? Why not? We haven't just met. You're on our crew. You don't have lips.
Who is... They're building this up so much. Violin. He's a fiddler. He's fully the musician.
He fully is. They're unimpressed. They're like, God damn it! Now we'll really never get rid of this guy. If he's bad,
the music better be
swear
good.
to God.
Does it depress him too much?
Or he hasn't played in decades.
Or does he forget?
Oh, it's that thing.
It's that thing from earlier.
But maybe he's a nice guy. Luffy? Yeah, join our crew! Uh-oh.
What is that?
Teeth?
Is that a turtle shell?
Those teeth.
Is it teeth? It is teeth.
It's from the gate? We're already inside, or what?
We just got eaten.
A little boon round 2. Yeah. Yep. This might be what happened when you take things that don't belong to you. Who's they?
The same people who took his shadow.
Whoa.
What the hell is this place?
This is freaky.
This is Halloween maxing. Thriller bark. This is epic, dude.
It's so freaky, that like thing in the back with the, yeah.
That was cool.
That's crazy. It's so cool.
It's like a crazy castle in the
yeah,
far
with
back.
like
It's
this
like
like pulley system thing.
Well, we got Brooke, the living
Yeah.
skeleton, who doesn't have a shadow, and who
We're
will
gonna
get
get it
killed by
back.
sunlight.
Yeah, as when you said that, I was like, well, okay, we literally can't have him because
Yeah.
like
Our whole thing
that-
is in being in the
that's
day.
gonna be a
and
huge
relaxing.
problem. But if we get it back, then I guess he can be on our crew. And since he's a musician, then I guess he's definitely on the crew because that's what Luffy's been waiting for.
He's been asking for a musician for so long, so this must be it. That's crazy.
I do love the Halloween vibe. I like that it's been
Love it.
continuing and seems to be ramping up to the next level. Even more Halloween. I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't know about this. I love the backstory, and then he's like, he shows a flashback, but it's himself as a skeleton seeing that guy with the shadow, but he's been trapped on the boat since he's a skeleton.
what was that about?
So I don't know if that's just like to not show him as a person too much.
Yeah, I don't know how that works then. I don't know. Because he said when he became a skeleton on the ship and he's just been floating on the ship.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can think is that he got swallowed up in his ghost ship.
Oh.
And then went
And then that
in there,
happened in
and then all that happened in there in this like town. Maybe that's the only thing that I think makes sense. Otherwise, it is like a presentation-based sort of revisionist moment, or there's something to his story that he's lying about, or there's something that he just hasn't told us yet.
I just love Luffy. Don't act like a stranger.
Yeah.
When you met this guy like 20 minutes ago, that's so good. I like him. I wasn't sure about him, but I like him more now. Especially now that this like creepy spooky island thing has been revealed, because now I'm like, okay, this guy, like he's not like the creepy thing. Now but there's still like this whole other story where we're gonna have to like go and do other stuff. But yeah, I like it though. At first I was a little bit like kind of off-put when him and Luffy were just getting along like too well. I was like, is this like a too good to be true moment where you think that you find like Luffy thinks that he found the perfect crew member, but really
it's like Bone-chan, like how he showed up and then he was like showing off his face stealing ability or whatever.
Yeah.
And like they were joking around and everybody was partying. It was like so fun, and Usopp and him were dancing and shit, and they were all dancing, and it was like they were laughing and having fun. And then it turns out that he's like part of the evil empire people.
Yeah. It's like giving kind of that, but then it kind of seemed to not be. So now I'm excited.
I like it. I liked him from the moment we saw him. He seems really cool. He's very different. He's unlike any other crew member.
Yeah. I love how it's just like, how can we make sure that this guy's 100% different? Okay, we're making him a skeleton.
Yeah, well, I really like the turn that the story's taking towards more supernatural stuff. I feel like it fits really well. It feels new without feeling too
too
like trying to be different. Like it is trying to be different. It's clear the story's being taken in a different direction. You know, but I like that we're not just, it's not the same, like maybe we'll get into more kingdoms and shit, but it's not just another kingdom with another, you know, uprising or something, you know, it's different, at least right now, you know, it's different fresh enough, and it feels really fresh.
Is really good. It's really fresh, very Halloween-y. I love that we're watching it right now. I feel like I would not be as hyped up about like the horror movie kind of thing if it wasn't like getting into spooky season. Like I feel like this is just like the perfect time to be watching
hyped up for this. This is sick. I love Brooke. He seems awesome. I can't wait to
learn
more about
Luffy,
him.
I was also just calling him the wrong name too.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he called me. He called him something like random.
Yeah.
That was good.
I really like that. I just like the way that he's there's a real sadness to him, but he does like, you know, he's kind of like, I don't know. He's like a crying clown type thing, like vibe, you know.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like the dramatics. I'm excited to hear him like play music. I hope that he's actually good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's funny enough without needing to be like also just like kind of bad at music. I want him to be just like the most beautiful violin player that you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's hard because
but they're like it's gonna be a big reveal, so I hope it's actually gonna be good.
Yeah, me too. I think there's two ways it could go. I think, you know, judging by the track record of the crew, it could either go against or with the trend. If it goes with the trend, he'll be really good because Sanji's a really good cook. Nami is like they're all, everything that they do, they're excellent at what they do.
Lane,
whatever, they have their skill and they're excellent at that. Chopper's like a great doctor. He's like a master doctor. Sanji's one of the best cooks we've ever seen. Zora's the best swordsman, you know, other than a few people. You know, everybody has their skill and they're the best at their skill. So he could be like that, which would be awesome. But maybe, you know, Oda will want to go against the grain and make him, you know, more of a comedian and like he's really good at being funny. But I feel like we don't need that. I would like to keep with that trend, at least for
him being a really good musician.
Yeah, and he's actually a great musician, and just randomly there will be like an insert song while we're fighting, and it's just just him playing.
I would love it actually if in fights and stuff he was literally a bard and just played songs to inspire people. Like that would be kind of sick.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really nice. Yeah, I mean,
I would love it. I would love it like a musical, like Broadway musical style, where he's like narrating the fight while it's happening.
That would be funny.
That would be awesome. I can't wait to see more of him. It's gonna be sick. I like I said in the last one, to reiterate, I like that the pattern is different. I like that it's not the same. He's not being introduced differently, and that in itself changes the way that we interact and learn about him, and it's a cool way to keep things fresh, just in the, you know, the pattern of events and changing up the cycle. It's really cool.
Yeah.
W.
That was great.
Leave a like and subscribe. See you next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.